Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. Just wanted to share what's going on with me. I've had a lot going on, a lot of life changes. I'll share soon, but I've been struggling to get out because of time with my kids' activities and then family events. But work is much better because I do have a new job now that allows me to get out more. But I'll share that in more detail in a different video. But right now, I just wanted to share some of the projects that I got going on and some of the stuff that I've added, especially for the boat. I showed you guys a walkthrough of the boat last year. I'll put a link to that video down below so you can check that out. But I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've done and then also some of the future upgrades that are coming soon. One of the big things that I have done recently is I've added live scope to the transom of my boat. So I've got the LVS 32 transducer. Yes, that is the older one. I do not have the 34. I'm trying to wait to see what Garmin has coming in the future now that Humminbird has their 2.0 out. So we'll see if Garmin has something new. Maybe I'll switch to that, but so right now it's on the transom. I do have a pole with an LVS 32 that I'm going to use on the side of my boat. It's super dirty right now, but I'll probably put the pole on the starboard side, but I'll show you that install. I do have an install video showing you how I installed the LVS 32, so stay tuned for that. One of the problems I also noticed is that my seals on my steering are leaking, so I've got to replace the seals, but it's getting pretty cold, so that'll have to be done a little bit later after all this cold comes through. It's going to be like 20 degrees the next couple of days at nighttime, but gonna have to replace the two seals. I bought a kit to do that. And then one of the other big things I've done on my console, I finally put my other fish finder on there, which I'll share that in a future video, but there's two 12-inch Garmins that are installed so that I can, have some nice real estate with, having my charts on one screen and then my live scope and then my traditional down side and then the traditional sonar as well. One of the other big things I've done, I haven't made everything pretty, is that I've redid my trailer lights. I did the whole wiring from the back all the way to the front. It's brand new wiring. And I used those solder connectors and then also put some shrink wrap over them so that they'll last a lot longer. But the cool thing with these lights here is that it has a backup running light. You can see the LEDs there. So when you go in reverse, these LEDs shine also. So when you're in those really dark ramps, you get some good lighting there. And one of the other big things that I need to change are the scuppers. I'm having an issue where there's a lot of water coming in when I have too many people on the back of the boat, and then the water actually comes through. This doesn't necessarily go down. So I got those self-bailing scuppers that had little ping pongs in it. So I'll be switching them out to that soon. I think part of the problem also is this bracket. The motor being there just has more weight further back. But I think those scuppers should help the self-bailing scuppers. Another issue I have is my bilge pump died, so I will show you guys how to replace that as well. And one other problem I do have is my gauge right there. You can see my Suzuki gauge right there. The NEMA connection is not working to that. It stopped working actually shortly after I got the boat, so I'm gonna have to work on the NEMA connection, and then I'll also have that NEMA connection hooked up to my fish finder so I can get some engine data from there. Other big changes, I'll be adding more rod holders to the gunnels. So I'm trying to add one on each side next to the console so that, when I'm fishing, I can just put my rod there and then, grab it when I find some fish and we can get fishing really quick. Then I'm going to add a couple more to the back stern as well when I do some fishing. We're going to do some cat fishing. Hopefully get on some monsters this winter. So those are the projects I'm going to be working on in the near future. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those videos. I'm trying to get back to posting content weekly now that I have more time with the new job that I have. That allows me to have my time back I do have some kayak projects coming up as well. I'll probably do another video showing that because there's quite a few things I'm going to be doing. So I just put a Newport Vessel NK300 on my Pro Angler, and then also you saw the Big Speed that I put on my Lynx, but I've got some other projects with those, but stay tuned for a video showing those. But guys, I'm back, and I'm hoping to get you guys weekly content here. Make sure you guys follow me on all my other social media as well, because I do sometimes post smaller things there, like some short videos or reels. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and then also I am on Twitter. I don't post as much there anymore, but those major platforms I'm there. So make sure you guys follow me there. It'd be greatly appreciated. But make sure you guys stay tuned because I've got a lot coming, and I look forward to what's to come with 2025.